Show, guys. My name is Jerry Miller. Thank you kindly for joining us on a Wednesday afternoon in downtown Charlottesville. It's a pleasure to connect with you guys through the water cooler of content and conversation in Charlottesville and Central Virginia. It's the I Love CVille Show. Today's program is one I've been looking forward to for about a week and change. When we first lined up this conversation with friend of the program, Dave Fafara, one of the A-plus human beings in Charlottesville and Albemarle County in Central Virginia. He is the president of Toy Lift Charities, and it's an organization, it's a nonprofit that is moving mountains for kids, literally making smiles and memories on the holidays. He estimated, and he'll tell you the story, more than 700,000 smiling children, thanks to Toy Lift and Toy Lift Charities over a couple generations of serving this community. There's a lot we're going to get to on the show. I want to give some love to Charlottesville Sanitary Supply. Proud to partner with Charlottesville Sanitary Supply, our firm. Love John and Andrew Vermillion. We saw them earlier today in our building, in our office. John and Andrew Vermillion are 3 generations strong with Charlottesville Sanitary Supply. The Vermillions are 5 generations strong in Albemarle County. Their business is located on East High Street and online at charlottesvillesanitarysupply.com. It's paramount now more than ever that we as a community shop local. Literally, viewers and listeners, we must shop local. If we want Charlottesville, Albemarle, in this community to maintain the charm and the whole reason we live here, it's this quality of life. I would hate to live in a world that is dominated by big box brands like Walmart, Target, and Amazon. Would hate to live in that world. So please, your shopping habits and your human behavior must be committed to keeping your dollars locally in Charlottesville, Albemarle County, and Central Virginia. Judah Wickhauer, studio camera, then 2-shot as we welcome Dave Fafara to the show. My friend, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Put it in perspective, because you are as committed to shopping locally as anyone I've ever met. Put into perspective your commitment and tie it to what you've seen with the Vermillions at Charlottesville Sanitary Supply.
So going to what you're saying about the Vermillions and Charlottesville Sanitary and shopping local, I've been doing business with them, with the pool company, for 30 plus years, or as long as I've been around. The one thing that's cool about shopping local is that you're keeping the money in the community. You're keeping businesses going. You're keeping families, small families, their livelihoods going. The cool thing about Charlottesville Sanitary, it doesn't matter whether it's pools or cleaning supplies or whatever. You can always go there and buy stuff. But I think the thing that sets them apart from other businesses in town, similar to theirs, I mean, you could always go and buy cleaning supplies or other things, brooms, and from other stores. But the expertise that they provide to answer questions, you may have a hardwood floor and you can go to a box store and they may not know the answer of what to put on that hardwood floor, how to strip it, how to clean it, how to stain it, whatever. But you can go to Charlottesville Sanitary and they'll have the expertise to answer your question. And if they don't, they'll be more than glad to find an answer for you and then get back to you.
Well said. Bona, they carry the Bona line, and we did just that with our home in a neighborhood you and I share in Ivy. Yep. We purchased all the Bona for the hardwood floor guys, the installers, the sanders that did our floors. We did it all at Charlottesville Sanitary Supply. How long have you been in Charlottesville?
Since '88.
You've been in Charlottesville for 37 years.
Yep.
I've been in Charlottesville for 25 years. We've matured. We're relatively the same age. We've matured.
Oh, you're a pup.
We've matured as men in this community that we love dearly.
Yep.
Change for the better, Charlottesville. How has it changed for the better first? And then I'm going to ask you the follow-up question.
Okay,
you know what
so change for the better. There is more things to do today in the community.
I agree.
Than there was 15 years ago.
Okay.
So we're not talking back into the 90s, but just say in the last 15, I think there's more things, more opportunities. You know, back in the 90s, you can go hiking humpback and all that stuff. But now there's more places. I mean, look at all the breweries, the wineries, distilleries that are bringing people to the community and stuff. So I think that's great. It's bringing people to the area, and then those people from out of state, out of the community are are spending money, which helps the economy here and stuff. So I think those are things for the better.
Change for the worse.
I don't think there's a lot of things, not for the worse. I think there could be more things to do for kids in the area.
Okay.
Maybe more stuff throughout the year.
I give you that. We have two boys, a 7-year-old, soon to be 3-year-old. Our 3-year-old turns 3. Our 2-year-old turns 3 on Thanksgiving. I totally give you that. This community has rapidly changed in 25 years since I've been here. The population has increased. The wealth gap is more significant than ever. The commitment to keeping dollars local, I think, is not as vigorous as it once was before COVID, probably because there's been such an influx of new people to the greater Charlottesville area, and I think we all can be in agreement with that. One thing I find intriguing is this stat that you said off air. Talk to us about Toy Lift Charities, which you're the president of how many more children are potentially in need this year versus last year?
So our numbers for this year is we will be servicing over 1,800 families and 3,700 children. And we have one goal. People always ask numbers and stuff. I'm not a numbers person when it comes to that. Our goal is that on Christmas morning, every kid that we have on our list wakes up Christmas morning with a smile on their face. It's one goal only. And if those kids wake up Christmas morning with a smile on their face, we as a community did our job. Not us as Toy. All Toy Lift does is give the community an avenue to play Santa Claus to kids that they don't know. So it's real simple. That's our goal. And try to make that goal successful is what the community does best.
Let the viewers and listeners know the history of the Toy Lift.
So a gentleman by the name of Tom Powell, 36 years ago, used to own an Exxon station on the corner of Hydraulic and 29. And he saw a need for children in the community that needed Christmas. And so one day he decided to get into a cherry picker and say, I'm going to stay in this cherry picker until I collect a certain amount of toys. And from that day on, it just snowballed, and every year, the first Friday in December, we collect toys for kids. We work with the local schools. We work with the counselors at all the schools, Charlottesville, Albemarle, and the surrounding counties around. And the counselors identify kids who may have fallen through the cracks, who are not serviced by any other organizations or anything. And single moms, single dads, families that are struggling to make it day by day, kids who are living with their grandparents maybe, so those are the kids that get identified. We get vouchers from them. And then what we do is on December 5th is our big event. We collect toys that day. And I look at it, Toy Lift is 2 weekends. The collecting, which is great, because that's the giving that Christmas is all about, giving to the needy. And then the following weekend is where I think all the magic happens. And the magic is that volunteers come in, they get a voucher for a kid. They don't know who this child is at all. No idea who they are. And then they shop for a kid that they don't know. And then on Christmas morning, those kids wake up with Christmas underneath the tree, and the people who shop knowing that they had a hand in that smile.
It's awesome.
Which is cool.
It's absolutely awesome. How have Toy Lift Charities, this has turned into a year-round commitment for you.
Yeah.
Put in year-round commitment for the viewers and listeners. Put it in perspective.
So for the 10 days from the collecting through the delivering toys to the schools to Christmas and stuff, that's the big. But throughout the year, my relationships with people in the community, saying thanks, meeting with people. This is what we need. This is what's happening. Over the years, it's been great because people see what we do and they want to be involved. We always look for people who want to be more involved. We have a great group of like 8 to 10 people on board, and we do everything. It's all a volunteer organization. And for me, it's year-round because I look for sales throughout the year. You know, I fill my garage throughout the year with toys that I see on sale. Like, oh, this is great. It's on sale. We can save some money. So we take it, buy it, put it in the garage, and get ready for Christmas. So that's throughout the year.
Looking for space, storage?
Last year I reached out to you about looking for space and storage. Somebody reached out and said, hey, I have a warehouse that you guys can use for the year until I rent it or something. So it was great. We got a chance to store stuff that was left over. Our hard part is always trying to find stuff holding the event is not hard. The storage and having the shopping is always, but the community has been so nice to us, and we've been so blessed to have people reach out and say, hey, Dave, I have this for a month. If you need it, you may use it.
Explain this to me. How Charlottesville, the median family household income, according to HUD, is $125,900. And that $125,900 is going to increase. It's increased year over year over year. It's an extremely wealthy community, as we all know. Explain to me, in this extremely wealthy community, as we all know, how many years for Toy Lift? Did you say
36?
36. In the 36 years of Toy Lift, as the community's gotten more resource and wealthy and to do, that the demand for this nonprofit, fabulous nonprofit Toy Lift, is more through the roof than ever before in its history. How does that work?
Well, it's people moving into the community make it higher because a lot more people. People can't move, and the job situation. Obviously Charlottesville's a very educated community, Albemarle County, but there are still jobs that people will have, occupation stuff that their means are limited. And that's what they know how to do. And so, it's some people call it feast or famine. It's like businesses on the corner and stuff. When kids are in school, it's feast. When it's summer, when there's no students, it's famine. So you see, last year we saw businesses on the corner close. Not close, but shut down for 3 months. Yep. Because they made that they're not going to lose money. Mm-hmm. So, it's the community, the same thing. I think that over time, some of that stuff will eventually maybe balance out, hopefully.
How about the support from the business community? It's significant, the support for Toy Lift in the business community.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Put that in perspective.
Well, the small businesses see what we're doing, and some of the people that may be working for their small businesses may be recipients. The people who work there, the employees, may be recipients of what we do. I think the coolest thing, one of the coolest things, besides the giving and the shopping and stuff, is the ones that come full circle. People who come to us who either donate or give their time to help us out were recipients of Toy Lift when they were children.
That's awesome.
It comes full circle. So, I have people every year come up to me and say, thank you, because when I was 6, we didn't have a Christmas, and because of Toy Lift and Toy Lift Charities, I was a recipient of my first bicycle.
Does comments are coming in, and viewers and listeners, put some comments in the feed. I'll relay them live on air for Dave. We got comments coming in all the way for what's the coldest it's ever been on a toy lift, to how can we help you right now? What's more important, the toys or financial donation? How can we volunteer? All kinds of comments. I'm going to throw these your way in a matter of moments, Dave, including the props from Ray Cadell, who says that's one first-class fellow and one first-class group. From Big Ray and the Cool Cats, Ray Cadell. Love Ray Cadell.
Yep.
We got to get you back on the show here, Ray Cadell. Dave Warwick, welcome to the broadcast. We got Troy Robinson watching the show. Curtis Shaver, Lonnie Murray, Dave Riddick watching the program, just to name a few. Scott Aaronworth, Virginia Beach. Barbara Bosick, Chad Wood watching the program. I love what you do because I think the community in some ways is its own best evangelist, and we champion our community. And I fall victim to this. I champion everything that's awesome here. And it's a great community to do business. We've had a lot of business success. Our clients have had business success. It's a great community to own real estate. It's a great community to own, houses or building. It's a great community to try to find talent, to grow your company. It's just, there's a lot of upside. But people like us, people like Judah, people like the champions, the evangelists of the community, we also need to highlight that there's a part of Charlottesville that also needs our same kind of effort and attention. And that's the part of Charlottesville that is, a vulnerable population that is looking to better themselves and does not need a hand out, but they need a hand up. And what you guys are doing with Toy Lift is figuring out a portion of the population that needs a hand up, and you're figuring out a way through your massive network of people of galvanizing human capital and effort and donations and toys to help kids in need. And it is, Dave, just a special thing. Can you put in perspective for the viewers and listeners what it's like, the flood of emotions that goes through your mind, your body, your spirit on the day of Toy Lift?
Going back for a second, you were talking about, I think you talk about word of mouth. Yeah. In business, advertising is important, but the biggest thing in small business or in business in general is word of mouth, because you hear it from somebody who had an experience. Oh, I was when I owned Shenandoah. Oh, it was great. It was a great cup of coffee. The staff was great. We got comfortable seating. It was really neat. That's word of mouth. They'll tell somebody else, and then that spreads like wildfire. That's about Charlottesville. It's great, because if there's great places, people are going to say, this is where you go. This is what you do and stuff. With Toy Lift, for people who are new to Charlottesville.
And there's a lot of them.
Yeah, because of the university and because of NGIC and other businesses that are coming into the community. I think those new people who may not know what Toy Lift is, if you want to experience Christmas and what Christmas is all about, come to Toy Lift. It's as simple as that. Once you experience, you're hooked, because you get a chance to see what the Albemarle community is all about. You
mentioned Shenandoah Joe's. You sold Shenandoah Joe's. What's life post Shenandoah Joe's?
I still find stuff to do.
Yeah, I know. You stay busy. Put it in perspective.
So I still busy. I still own the pool company.
Yeah.
But then I could spend more time on Toy Lift and stuff. Other people ask me, I've been asked about, I'm thinking about opening a business. Can you meet with me? So, people have reached out to me who have gotten my name from other people in the community. They say, oh, you need to talk to Dave. And then people, will say, hey, I got your name from so-and-so. Jerry Miller gave me your name. Can you meet me? I'm thinking about opening this type of business.
What's your pulse? This guy's got his pulse on local business more than just about anyone I know. What's the pulse on local business in the community right now?
I think there's people who want to open up stuff, who are afraid, one reason or another, where they want to open it. Just like you and I have talked before, and I've talked to other people. When we did Shenandoah Joe, I didn't know anything about the coffee industry. I just had a passion. I followed my passion, kept asking questions. I just tell people I'm not book smart. I'm people smart. I try to ask questions, and then that's how I learn. You learn from those people. And we did okay. I mean, 24 years.
You guys did great.
Yeah, so we did, and we built a nice place in the community for people to go and hang out and stuff, and it's doing great still. So
I think what you did, and we talk about this a lot on the show, I think what you did is you built a brand centered around an experience. You sold coffee, but you sold much more than coffee. You sold an experience. You sold a way of life. You sold community.
And that was what we wanted to do when we first started.
That's lost now, though, and from a lot of folks. Because it takes effort to do that.
I think it's passion too.
Yeah, effort and passion. Well said. And that effort and passion does not often immediately translate into financial return. It will in the long haul, but the effort and passion is going above and beyond. And
if you love what you're doing, then you're going to work harder to do it. I mean, if
a diving coach gets into the coffee business, that's passion right there.
Yeah. Well, the diving coach got into the coffee business because he needed to feed his addiction, and also people who know, coaches and stuff know that they have to have coffee throughout the day to keep them going to morning through afternoon and stuff. So, that was back in the 80s when I first started coaching, that I knew that I needed coffee in 6 o'clock morning practice.
What's the coffee regimen like for you?
What has been
the daily coffee like for you?
When's
the first cup?
Well, so definitely right now it's not as much as it was when I was in the shop and stuff.
Okay.
Because when I was in the shop, it was like I just
it was all the time.
It was like having an IV.
Yeah.
Now it's like first cup in the morning is when I owned the shop, it was 4:30 in the morning. Now it's an hour later.
Okay, so
not much has changed.
Not
much has changed.
Not much has changed. I didn't think much has changed.
So, yeah. So for that aspect, I'm still enjoying my coffee in the morning and stuff.
What do you make going on around here in Charlottesville? I trust your opinion. What do you make's going on here at the Downtown Mall, Dave?
It's not like it was before. I think it still has potential, but everybody has their idea of how to make things better. So, obviously, marketing, more stuff to do throughout the day. I think nights and stuff. During the summer, it's great. There's not much to do. Once Fridays ends, and once the last shows at Ting were 3 weeks ago. And obviously the weather has a lot to do with it. But, there's always changes and stuff, and sometimes changes is good. Sometimes change is not as good, but, people have their own ideas what they could do. City council could listen to people's opinions and stuff and take them into consideration. And, they have their ideas too, what makes downtown. I don't know, since I'm at downtown as a business, I don't know. I come down as like everybody else.
Yeah, as a consumer.
As a consumer now.
Yeah. But you eye test everything. You're watching and studying everything.
So, you look at businesses that have lasted for a long time, new ones that come and go and stuff. There's definitely a lot more different businesses than there were back 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So, the one place that I miss more than anything else on the downtown mall is the old hardware store.
I love the old hardware store.
That was the best place.
Yeah, you could get yardstick beers at the old hardware store.
And they had the best carrot cake in the world.
Best carrot cake, yardstick beers. One of the few places that you could go.
That was awesome.
Purchase some knickknacks and some jewelry, and then after you make your knickknack and jewelry purchase, you sit down on a table on the mall and drink a yardstick beer and eat some carrot cake.
Yeah.
All at the same
Hardware
time.
store was the best.
It was the best.
Yep.
It was the best. Who's doing this? It is a real estate and business show that talks about the community, and we're certainly celebrating and championing Toy Lift on the show. Let me ask you, in the business community, from your vantage point, who's doing it right? Who's doing it well, and why?
Who's doing it right? I'm a firm believer in the KISS principle.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
I use the S word too.
I like it.
Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, I mean, that's how I knew it is. So people who do it like that are the ones who are successful. I mean, the guys at Bodos, they do one thing. They do it really, really well. So people like that, keep it, just do what you love and put your heart and soul into it, and you'll be fine. I don't think people who want to do too much and then they get stretched thin, then sometimes they want more quantity than quality. If you have really good quality, then the word of mouth spreads.
Who else is doing it well? Where's Dave put his money when he's going out? Dave and his wonderful wife.
Where do we put our money? It depends on what we're doing and stuff. There are great places that, on a Saturday, you could always, it depends on my boss, what she wants to do. She wants to go, maybe she'll go to, say, can we go to Eastwood to get a charcuterie board? And she wants a flight of wine, and then I can get a beer there, something like that. You can always go breweries and stuff. I'm particularly fond of Three Notch, Decipher, places depends on what you want to do. City Market is great. That's just my favorite for 8 months out of the year. Every Saturday, the farmers market, the city market is great because you see everybody.
Yep.
You can have a cup of coffee, you can have a taco, you can have whatever. You can get phenomenal fruit and vegetables throughout the year, flowers for people. So, that's what I like about small towns, small cities, is stuff like that. But I'm not a big follower on Yelp.
Mm-hmm. I hate Yelp.
A lot of people say, they got 5 stars on Yelp, and that doesn't matter. It's word of mouth that will tell you where people go. You always ask people, say, is there any place new that, to go to or something like that?
I asked you the other day, I asked this guy for networking and advice all the time. I asked him the other day for a plumber, and he helped me out with a couple options. This guy knows everybody in this community. Legitimately, he knows everybody, and he's always quick to help, and he's always quick to share knowledge and just a resource for Charlottesville. I sincerely mean that. Albemarle County. Talk to us about Albemarle County, what you're seeing. Anywhere you want to go in Albemarle County. You live in Albemarle County, right basically a mile and change over the city line. We live in the same spot, you and I. Talk to us about what you're seeing with Albemarle County.
It's growing leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Certain areas are, look at, going up 29 North and stuff. One thing that'll be interesting, to me, to see what happens now, is what happens with Fashion Square Mall. You got Home Depot and you got Belk. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next year with that. That piece of property could have so much potential. For the community, could have so much potential. Not a shopping center. You got Stonefield, which is a great shopping center. You got Barracks Road. You asked who did it right or who's done it right. I think the guys who own Rio Hill Shopping Center, the makeover that they did, is awesome. You got TJ Maxx, Sierra. You still got Kroger. They're putting in a gym there, a fitness place.
Planet Fitness.
Yeah. But, and the way they redid the outside makes it attractive now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Rio Hill Shopping Center just sold, too.
Yeah.
Someone just bought it. Yeah.
But But I mean, they did it nice. Again, I'm a firm believer in brick and mortar, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't mind going out and shopping and stuff. I don't mind doing that and shopping local and putting money back into the community and the local economy. I don't mind doing that. Because maybe I was a small businessman and I appreciated what people brought to us, to Christy and I. I love that. But the people who bought coffee from me may also own a small business too. So I'm going to go and support them because they supported me.
He said to us off air, and I truly believe this, that he will drive to shop local within 100 miles of Charlottesville before buying it online at a big box brand.
If I could do it, yeah.
If you can do it.
Because it's putting money into other people's, local people's pockets as opposed to, go to Martin Hardware as opposed to maybe Lowe's one day or Home Depot. Put money, that's a local family. Put money in their pocket. That's the best store around.
Martin's
Hardware store.
Let's talk about some of the best stores around. Martin's Hardware is on my list of best stores around. You jump in, Judah. Best stores around. Ragged Mountain Running Shop.
The Lorenzonis.
The Lorenzonis. Great people. One of the best all
and
around.
They do so much for the community.
So much for the community. The guy's constantly putting races and events on the Lorenzoni family.
Yep, they're great.
John and Andrew at Charlottesville Sanitary Supply, one of the best stores around.
You can get cleaning supplies from them for your home and for commercial. But you know what? The knowledge that they'll have to give you to help clean your house or how to do things is more than you can get at other places.
100%.
Same thing with the people, like I said, Martin Hardware. They know their stuff.
Happy Cook is another one for me. Steve and Monique at the Happy Cook. Everyone who watches this program knows I'm a huge fan of Patty at Animal Connection.
Yep.
With what she's doing with the self-serve dog wash and grooming and education and care. I worry, Dave, about this. And I worry about this because I love Charlottesville. I want my kids to grow up here. We have 2 boys that we love dearly. We're in the business of helping other businesses grow market share. Our customer base is businesses in a lot of ways with our firm. I worry that the prioritization for the business community locally is just not the same as it was before COVID. And I try to use this platform.
I think even before COVID.
Even you saw an erosion even before COVID in the commitment?
Well, a little bit, but I just think, it's not like in the old days where you could walk to a grocery store. In here it's more spread out and stuff. But I think that you could take an afternoon and say, okay, we're going to go to Harris Teeter. And then we're going to go down to Happy Cook. And then we may go across the street to Taco Naco for lunch.
Love Taco Naco.
Yeah, they're awesome.
You
talk about small businesses. Yeah.
Taco Naco is great.
They're phenomenal. Love their stuff.
Yeah.
But spend 2 to 3 hours and go out and make an afternoon of it, as opposed to just going to your computer and ordering stuff online and having shipped to your house.
Amen, brother.
I think experiences are more important than material stuff.
I completely well said. Carol Thorpe, watching the program, she says that she encourages the viewers and listeners to get online to the online list of the toy lift and consider buying one real need item in addition to a fun toy.
Right.
Put in perspective of the need for children's coats and mittens, even packs of diapers at the toy lift.
Yep. We're mostly toys and stuff, but people do donate hats and gloves, and we do get requests for that. I don't know. She mentioned diapers. I don't see the list as much. Over the years, I don't know if that was a big item. I always ask people, is it better for us to toys or money? And I'm kind of torn in between that. Toys because of the experience of buying something for somebody you don't know. To me, that's the experience. which is more important, sometimes to me, more important than the toy. But the toy is more important because the kids wake up Christmas morning with a smile.
Amen.
Money, if they can't shop, if they don't know what to shop for, and this is what I tell people, if you're not sure what to get, or because of your schedule it's tough for you to do, then donate online, because the week between the 5th and the 12th before the event and us starting to shop for kids, we always go and buy stuff during the week for toys that may not have been donated. And then places like Five Below, Walmart, Shenanigans. Talk about local shopping. Go to Shenanigans.
Yeah.
What a great toy store.
Yeah.
So it's 6 of one, half dozen the other. We have great ladies who shop. I love going in because I like to see what's new and stuff. So I'll push the cart while they shop. And I get a chance to see what kids want.
Dave, you got it. You got it good. What is this question's come in. What's the coldest it's ever been on a toy lift?
Okay, so people who know me know I don't wear pants.
Yeah, you wear shorts.
All the time.
All the time. I love it.
It doesn't matter how cold it is.
Yeah.
We had a toy lift when we used to be at Lowe's that there was ice on the ground and ice coming down, and it was probably single digits. And we were out shoveling paths so people could come in and donate. I think that might have been the only time since I've been doing this that I might have wore pants. But every other year, other than that, for toy lift, I've been in shorts.
I love
the
this.
only time.
What is who's going to be in the bucket?
Everybody who's everybody. All the BMOCs of Charlottesville and Albemarle.
BMOCs, I like it. What is close with this here? Put in perspective 36 years of toy lift, the effort. Put in perspective the impact, and put in perspective for the viewers and listeners again how this is the start of the holiday season. I mean, every time we do this interview, I feel Christmas and the holidays.
So right after Thanksgiving is Black Friday, and then the following Monday is Cyber Monday. That's where people think the Christmas season begins. In Albemarle County and Charlottesville for 36 years, the Christmas season, the Christmas love, the Christmas joy, the Christmas spirit, the giving, the smiles, the carols, the whatever. The spirit always begins on Toilet Friday, always. And so many people have volunteered over the years. Again, this is a community event. It's not just a group of 8 people who get together and put this on. Like I said earlier, all we do is create an avenue for Charlottesville, Albemarle County, and the surrounding areas to put smiles on kids' faces Christmas. That's all we do. And we love doing it. It's fun. And it's fun seeing people with their kids shopping in Walmart saying, we're going to buy a toy for somebody that you don't know. I think the great thing about Christmas is it could be so educational to families.
I love it. Toy Lift, guys, online. Give them the website here, toylift.org?
Correct.
Toylift.org, guys. 15 days, 23 hours, 27 minutes, and 3 seconds until December 5th, 2025, and the 2025 Toy Lift, which is the 36th toy lift. 700,000 kids.
I think I would say close to over 36 years.
More than 700,000 kids with smiling faces thanks to this nonprofit.
And again, we're just an avenue. It's the community.
Yeah, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. You are a rock star.
I'm just one person.
We love Dave Fafara. Sincerely love this man. He is an absolute rock star. Toylift.org. Support the organization. And speaking of locally owned and operated, we have 2 we want to highlight with Coden Owen and Sir Speedy of Central Virginia. He is a proud contributor, guys, to nonprofits in Charlottesville, Albemarle County, and Central Virginia. Coden Owen and Sir Speedy of Central Virginia. And our custom hardscape partners at Oak Valley Custom Hardscapes. They are the absolute best for custom hardscapes in Charlottesville and Albemarle. in Central Virginia, Oak Valley Custom Hardscapes. Dave, thank you.
Thanks.
Absolutely our pleasure. Absolutely our pleasure. Viewers and listeners, we're back in the saddle tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. with Today y Mañana, and at 12:30 with the I Love CVille Show. 45 minutes of fun with a friend of ours and Dave Fafara. Thank you kindly for joining us. So long, everybody. Thanks for that, Dave.
How was that?
That was fantastic.